Now at 11, after months of dangerous scenes like that playing out unchecked on our streets, Portland police say they're taking aim at what they call street takeovers. Thank you for joining us. I'm Maggie Vespa. They say they'll do it with the help of other law enforcement agencies and a new law. Here's Art Edwards.
Street takeovers have become a big problem in the city of Portland.
During these events, hundreds of innocent drivers have been affected and could not get home, to work, or to their families, use public streets for the shipments of commerce, or potentially access emergency care due to road blockage.
Portland police say 5 people have been killed in the last year during street takeovers. We're talking about people using a road or a space open to the public, like parking lots, driveways, and alleys, for exhibitions of speed or sliding in circles around corners. An ordinance went into effect a month ago, making street takeovers against the law. You could get up to 30 days in jail and a fine of $500 and have your car towed. Portland police released a public service announcement today that makes it clear that they are ready to start enforcing the law, and they will have help.
We have joined with our law enforcement partners to combat and stop this illegal activity. Those who have participated in street racing must stop. It is dangerous and costly to our community. The time to respect each other is now.
Chief Lovell says the public has asked for something to be done, so the Portland Police Bureau will conduct enforcement missions. Portland police officers, as well as the Oregon State Police and Multnomah County Sheriff's Office, will be involved in the effort. Art Edwards, KGW News.
Meanwhile, an update now on that deadly shooting in a crowded Northwest Portland bar. Police have identified the man killed as 34-year-old Jacob Knight Vasquez. Investigators now say as well that they don't believe the shooter knew Knight Vasquez. That is a pivot from yesterday when investigators said this shooting at Silver Dollar Pizza appeared to be a targeted act. Silver Dollar sits at Northwest 21st and Gleason, a normally peaceful area with lots of bars. The shooter fired several shots through the windows of the bar into the crowd. They shot 3 people total. The other 2 are hurt but will survive. Our crew went back to that scene today, and you can see that they found a memorial for Knight Vasquez at the scene. Police are still searching for the shooter in this case, and people in that area are shaken.
It's scary. You know, this is a hugely populated area. In 21st, it's an awesome place to live and be. But now we're going to have our heads up a little bit more.
I mean, people are not safe around here anymore, the way things are going. I mean, how do you protect yourself?
So this shooting is prompting more calls for local leaders to get gun violence under control. Portland has seen 923 shootings so far this year, up from less than 400 in 2019. At least 3 people are dead and another 50 injured after an Amtrak train, as you can see, traveling from Portland to Portland and Seattle, I should say, derailed in Montana. This is video of the scene. 8 cars went off the tracks. Emergency crews from at least 7 agencies responded and found some of those cars flipped over on their sides. They also found survivors just sitting alongside the train. Right now, investigators don't know why that train derailed. The Amtrak train was set to arrive here in Portland around 10 tomorrow morning. And back here in Portland, crews continued putting out hot spots on a 4-alarm fire that destroyed a vacant warehouse in southeast Portland. Flames began burning early yesterday morning near 9th and Alder. More than 80 firefighters responded, and smoke could be seen billowing from that site all day. Firefighters say they've been concerned about this building since a smaller fire broke out earlier this year, and they've been in contact with the owner.
We've been in contact with the building owner for years. The building owner has has plans to build a new building and has been trying to get that building torn down. He's been working with the city on that, and we have been in contact with him about the risk in that building. So they were definitely attempting to secure that building on a constant basis. That was they definitely were not just ignoring it.
So investigators have not had a chance to survey the building at this point. They've been talking with witnesses and doing other background work before the field survey begins on Monday. Over to politics now. At another GOP walkout at Oregon's Capitol, House Republicans boycotted today's crucial vote on redistricting. This after House leaders postponed that vote for 4 days because someone tested positive for COVID. Here's Christelle Kumwe.
Good morning. The House will come to order.
The partisan battle over redistricting in Oregon continued Saturday morning. But it seemed a deal was in the works at a 9 a.m. session. House Democrats drafted a new congressional map in hopes of getting Republicans on board for Saturday's vote.
Is actually the result of negotiations that happened over the last 24 hours.
That's Democratic Representative Con Fan, a member of the House Committee for Redistricting.
And we're very happy to be able to have negotiated this deal.
The new proposal would likely create 2 to 3 safe seats for Democrats, 1 for Republicans, and the last would be a toss-up. This is happening after the 2020 census found for the first time in 40 years, Oregon's population grew by so much, it needs a new 6th seat in Congress. House Speaker Tina Kotek announced both parties were reviewing the plans this morning and pushed the session back to Saturday afternoon. But when that time came, the Republicans didn't show.
It's a dressed-up version of a 5-1 map that will have the same result.
Republican House Representative Daniel Bonham says the map isn't an upgrade.
I truly think this is just another insincere effort to try and appear to be accommodating to some sort of collaboration.
Republicans are upset against House Speaker Tina Kotek for revoking her promise to let bipartisan committees lead the way in drawing up Oregon's new legislative districts.
For me right now, and maybe I'm a little calloused, we made an agreement and Speaker Kotek lied, and these maps need to die.
The earlier draft of the map would all but guarantee that districts would be blue. Republicans only proposed one option, which included 3 highly competitive congressional districts.
I think there could be maps produced, but it would take some serious conversations that, quite frankly, just our Democrat counterparts, especially in leadership, have just been unwilling to have.
Walking out should be something that is a very hard decision, very rarely used, and it can't be used just whenever Republicans just disagree with something that is happening.
Lawmakers have until Monday to get new maps finalized. If that doesn't happen, the Secretary of State will draw up state legislative districts, and a committee of 5 judges will handle congressional districts. Christelle Kumwe, KGW News.